Trigger warning. Trigger warning. We gonna be talking about just derpy things. So if you two find this pale palindrome problematic, stick around. We gonna have some fun.
It's like, but the men slept with her too. But. I think it's 100% the woman's fault if you get pregnant. Yeah.
It's interesting. Why?
100%. Because we have 41 forms of birth control, and
What if birth control fails?
Condoms.
What if someone who was using condoms and birth control?
Abortion.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're saying pregnant.
Adoption. I mean, I don't believe in abortion, but it's legal. So then you have 100% control over who's born as a woman. So adoption.
But if you have sex,
support.
there's always a risk of pregnancy. You know. So is that really fair to say?
Yes.
But I guess
because the man only has one choice. I guess you could do two vasectomies: condom, no condom.
Yeah.
Right. Where the woman has like 20 choices: abortion, no abortion; Plan B or no Plan B; 41 forms of birth control or no 41 forms of birth control. What else is there? Adoption, no adoption; child support, no child support; letting him have access to his kids, not letting him have access to his kids. The women have all the choice. So it's like, if we have all the choice, why don't we have all the responsibility?
Because there's two people involved in the creation of a child.
Right, but there's 6 choices for the woman and 1 for the man. And the other thing, like, the woman can lie where the man can't. The woman can say she's on birth control, say she took the Plan B, say she has an IUD, and the man could be sleeping with someone and not even know that, where the woman knows if he's wearing a condom or not wearing a condom. So there's only one situation, like, the woman is the only one that's in a situation where she can fully consent to everything, assuming there's no grape, whatever, because she knows all the details, where the man doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, also, there's several instances of a man removing a condom during sex, a woman not noticing, and a man ejaculating in a woman.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I feel like that's like a cop-out, to be
Do you
honest.
think? Okay.
Yeah, I feel like the girls just say that. I don't really believe it. You didn't notice? Okay.
So, listen, lady. I know the person who originally made that joke. Be cool. Somewhat of a friend of mine. But the thing is, it was a joke when he said it. He said, it's like Baskin-Robbins out here with birth control. You have 33 different flavors. You can just go pick whichever kind of birth control you want to be on. But, ma'am, it was a joke. But see, that's the problem with the manosphere. Y'all done took on somebody's whole personality and turned it into talking points, and then tried to like make it into some solid idea as to why there's only one party responsible for the fact that the other party ejaculated inside of them. See, the problem with just derpy things is, ma'am, them ain't your ideas. And we know that they're not your ideas because you can't even actually flesh them out when it comes to talking about them. Destiny showed us that. You done took on somebody else's entire personality to try to get famous because, I don't know, what do you do when you have all the fucking money in the world? I guess try to get famous? So, this is why the Baskin-Robbins birth control joke needs to die. There are literally 7 types of contraception. Yes, I use the word contraception. That means, mifepristone, DNC, DNE, none of those count because that is after conception. We're talking about contraception, things that prevent you from conceiving a child. 7 types. You ready for them? Here they go. Hormones. This means your monthly birth control pill and your emergency Plan B contraception pill. This also applies to your NuvaRing. It applies to some forms of IUD. It applies to the implants. It applies to any sort of hormonal birth control that produces progesterone in your body that keeps you from ovulating to keep you from conceiving. Next, we have barriers. Barriers include both the male condom, the female condom, your diaphragms, your cervical caps, some other forms of IUDs, IUIs, etc. Then you got spermicide. That's a foreign body, a substance that you use while you're having intercourse to keep the sperm. Okay, so after your barriers, what you have is we said hormones, we said barriers, we said spermicide. Next thing you have is withdrawal. That's AKA the pull-out method. That's I'm not gonna ejaculate inside of you. I'm gonna pull it out. It's not effective, but that's the other method. Okay, so following the withdrawal method, we also have the option of sterilization, medically or chemically. So that is like going to get your tubes tied, going to get a hysterectomy, going to get a vasectomy, or some other form of castration. What number are we on? Okay. Yeah, that's where I was. Okay, so we went through hormones, barriers, spermicides, withdrawal. Next, we have the rhythm method, which is the rhythm method. It's when you track your period and you don't have sex while you're ovulating. Oh yeah, we went through sterilization too. Okay, so after rhythm, sterilization, hormones, barriers, the spermicide, your very last option is abstinence. So we went through 7 types of birth control, right? I'll even here. I'm gonna throw a picture up behind me. Hold on, just a second. See, not 31. It's not even 30. Those are half of those are the same doggone thing. Okay, the 7 that I listed. You have barriers. You have hormones. You have rhythm, withdrawal, sterilization, or abstinence. Like, just, it was a joke. Please let it die. Don't. Can we get sex ed back in schools, please? Because if y'all took that shit seriously, like, stop, please. It's just, plain audacity.